And we are back here at the beautiful Barrett Reserve at the Glenelg Lacrosse Club for the under-15 pool game here between the Hurricanes and the Comets. And I'm joined back in the box after last night's epic between the Metro and the Phantoms with the man himself in his Haudenosaunee shirt. And he looks like he could play for them, Mr. Peter Greenhouse. How are you, mate?
Good, Tony. Thanks for having me. We've been blessed with another glorious day down here at Glenelg. And tonight's probably a better night than last night. There's no breeze, clear skies, beautiful sunsets, and we've got two teams ready to take the park and impress us all with a great game. It is indeed, and plenty to play for in this contest as the Comets currently sitting number one in their pool. If they win this, that guarantees them a semi-final on Friday. And the Hurricanes, well, they've been battling hard in that pool, doing an outstanding job for this week so far. And it's one of those younger sides, isn't it, the Hurricanes? It's good to see them up and about. Yeah, they're a very young team, Tone. A lot of under-13 players in that team. But it's great to give them that experience and to experience this amazing atmosphere, this tournament atmosphere, and a lot of the girls I know in the Comets, the captain Enya Lowe played in the Hurricanes last year. So you know, from year to year, you can just from being at these tournaments improve your skills and even your behaviour, your demeanour, your leadership, just all from the experience of these tournaments. So they're having a great time. They are indeed, mate. As the lights just start to take effect here down at Barrett Reserve, and I tell you what else is taking effect. There's no breeze down here tonight, and there's mosquitoes that are just flicking around. I reckon at my height, Pete, I could ride a couple of them at the moment. Yeah, they're the size of pterodactyls, these things. They're bloody huge. They are, as we see Sophie Lively go into the centre draw for the Comets, and she'll be joined in there by, I think that's Clea Charlick. If I can see the number right, number 4 maybe? Yes, number 4, Tone. There you go, we're on early, Pete. It's going to be a good call. We hope you enjoy this game here, live and free on the Australian Lacrosse Network. It's great to be able to have you for live free lacrosse as the officials get this set, but a stray ball already. If they come over here, Pete, they're fair game for us too, by the way. Absolutely, we'll put them in the pile. We've started. We have indeed. So, ball in the middle. About to be blown to start this game as we're just getting rid of another ball. That's 2 we could have had, Pete. Oh, too slow. Well, I think it's that New Year's resolution of I'm not going to run to get out there quickly. So ball, centre draw, about to be set. Ball is set. Kicked down the back there by Charlick. Charlick finds her teammate there in Ruby Watkins, and Watkins getting the ball upfield as pressure comes on there, and just taking some good pressure down in the back corner there, and sends the ball up towards Eastwood Walton, but ball on the deck and able to be won, and it is won. Great pick up by Kira Ma. Ma looks forward, but that's an interception, and coming back the other way. Indy Nettlefold running it down. She's going to go to the goal. She hasn't scored this tournament. This could be her first. And it's a goal. Indy Nettlefold takes her first goal of the tournament and puts the Comets in front. As the ball was just messing around a bit in the middle there, hit the ground, but Nettlefold with the ability to pick that ball up, and as soon as she got it, used those motors, Pete, and a really good shot to score on the goalie. Yeah, I was been lucky enough to watch Nettlefold play a lot this year, having coached her in club lacrosse, and she played a lot of defence, Tone. So really good to see her in the attack line and getting her first point for the tourney. Which is always good in these tournaments, isn't it? You always remember your first. Absolutely. So ball back into the centre. We see Charlotte again in there, and that's going to be illegal. Lively, but just not going above the shoulders there, Pete. So they'll reset that centre draw. Really important centre draw in women's lacrosse. We talk about it a lot. Yeah, the getting possession from the centre is crucial to getting a good scoreline.
And illegal there on Clea Charlick, who competed in the fastest shot earlier in the day.
How did that go, Tony?
That was very good. We had a fastest shot of 107.
Wow.
By one Ruby Carter.
Unbelievable. Yeah, that's fantastic.
As the Comets are about to jump on this ball, and that looks like it's Scutchings with the ball.
She brings it down. Enya Lowe has got the ball. Captain passes it over to Lively, but couldn't quite grab hold of that. And it looks like the Hurricanes are going to come up with it. No?
No, Lively just kept it in down the back there. Running on her left, coming around this left-hand pipe. Tries to go through two, does go through two, and pops that one away. No, good save there from the keeper. So Gibbons getting on the board with her first save. Tries to clear the ball out. But it comes back here through Burton Howard. Burton Howard looks to get on her left, and that one goes in the back of the net.
Yeah, another good riding team, the Comets. They look like they are going to not give the Hurricanes anything when they're trying to get that ball out of defence. We saw that with the Metros last night in the boys' comp, and we're seeing it again with the Comets. Obviously, riding hard is crucial to being a successful team here.
Good save there from Madison Gibbons. Always good to get one early as a goalie, and found her teammate there, but just turned over at the wrong time, and we had Burton Howard able to pick that up and run it on her left. A few lefties in this side, Pete, by the look of it, or you're using both hands, either or.
Yeah, a good lefty is crucial to every team, Tony.
Yeah, that's why I put it out for you, Pete. So ball here with Lively. And still has the ball, just trying to create her own space, tries to create plenty of space down the middle, and puts that one away, and that's Amelia Lively.
Yeah, another good strong goal from the Comets, Tone. They're getting that ball, going straight for the goal, and just I think the young girls here on the Hurricanes are just struggling to hold them back.
And we've got a timeout here called to the Hurricanes, just to have a bit of a chat about what's going on in the proceedings out there, and maybe how their defence, and this is really good from the coach, just not letting them get overawed, just having a chat about what they should be doing and maybe how they should be setting up in defence. They've had some offensive sets, Pete, but just haven't been able to, those younger players just haven't been able to get that skill to pass to the next one and pass to the next one. But if they get it right, I'm telling you, they look like they're going to go to goal.
They've been fairly good through the midfield. They won the first ground ball of the day, and they're going to give everything they've got. They're not here just to make up numbers. They're here to have a really good crack at the game, every game they're coming out for, and they have tried. They'll leave it all out on the park as they have done all week, and the Comets aren't going to, as we were saying last night, you can't just come out 95%.
Yep.
You've got to come out 100%, or someone's going to find a weakness.
Well, I'll tell you what, it took something special last night for the Metro to get up, a 7-goal last quarter.
Unbelievable. It was fantastic. I didn't want to ever write the Metros off, because I've seen how strong they are, and they proved to everyone they are the team to beat.
Yeah, they did indeed. I watched the Thunder the other day, mate, and they got a couple of players too that, if those couple of teams come together, there's a couple of man-childs within those outfits.
It's going to be a fantastic game, the Thunder versus Metro.
It is indeed. And we're going to have all of that action for you here as the semi-finals will be on Friday. We'll be bringing as much live lacrosse to you as we can on Friday. And then on Saturday, we've got the gold medal games for the women and the men. But right now, it is the Comets against the Hurricanes, and the last goal scorer in Amelia Lively picks the ball up. Good chase down there from Ruby Watkins. Oh, good check from behind, just snuck up behind her. Ball picked up there by Stevens. Stevens will bring the ball back into offence, or at least try to get over, as a push is had there. And Stevens will take the ball on the halfway line, and she'll look to find an open player. There's got to be some open players out here. as she's got 3 people chasing her. But again, gets a push.
Annabelle Stevens is a Glenelg Lacrosse Club protege, so she's played a lot of lacrosse down here.
Nice. Kicks the ball over there to Watkins. Watkins on the left. Just running it down the outer side. As, just gets one right across the ribs there. As Kiara Tuxford from the Tuxford clan doesn't mind a bit of...
Rara likes a good shot. And she will go in and she will have a go at this. And she has got a good shot on her too, Tony. She scored a lot of goals in under 15s this year.
So Kiara Tuxford probably shoots quicker than her old man. Just throws the ball down in the back corner, but that one runs away. Filter really still holding up quite well, Pete, with the amount of work that's been had on these.
Yeah, absolutely. I know the Sturt Lacrosse Club had the senior nationals last year and got a torrential downpour on day one, which didn't give the grounds much hope, mate. But no, a few nice days. These grounds are holding up really well. As
the balls are still running out there. No shot called on that one, so just an out of bounds. It is the last touch here, as just trying to go through the centre here and run straight into the defender. And we've got a whistle on the play there. Have we got a whistle on the play? Yes, we do have a whistle on the play for an offside. So that ball is going to...
Thought there might have been a free shot there. Burmester ran into a bit of trouble, took a bit of a knock.
I'm just wondering at that, Pete. There was an offside on blue there, and the ball... So that could be a throw here, I'd say. And it will be, because a push for one and an offside, which will give simultaneous penalties. Yeah, good call there from the officials. So this is something, it's not my favourite thing in the world, Pete, the throw in women's lacrosse, but it does add a uniqueness to this game.
Yeah, it is something a bit different, but, you know, the rules are what they are, and we play to the rules all the time, so...
It is, and I'm just thinking the grass monster took 2 down there and just grabbed 1 foot each. And the ball will end up with the Hurricanes.
So that looks like Clea Charlick's going to run the ball down.
And she's just waiting for her teammate to run past her. And just loses the ball. So there's a 3-on-3 contest here. Ball still on the ground. Ball to be picked up. Is picked up. Fires. Good save there from the keeper from that shot. And ball to be won. Just trying to clear space there. Does clear space now. There's 3 blue shirts to 1 green. Drop the ball. Comes around on her left. Looks up the top. And tries to get the 1-2 there. Does Enyalo. But we're going to turn the ball over. So it's a Hurricanes ball again. If you're just joining us, it is a 3-1 game the way of the Comets at the moment here on the Australian Lacrosse Network. You've got Peter Greenhouse and Tony Watts in the commentary as the ball turns over again.
Yeah, Enyalo's grabbed that out of nowhere and come down. She's got a few to beat, and she's drawn the foul. So she'll get a free space shot, Tone.
Beautiful. You were all over this, Pete. Sorry, I was trying to get rid of the Mozzie. It was just trying to steal my feast on the tone. But... someone said the blood's worth bottling, so I'm not going to let him have it.
Enya's got quite a good shot on her, so it'll be interesting to see. We've got the shooting space. Shot's been had.
My PA's come over with the error guard.
So Enyalo's going to get Enya's going to get a yellow card here, I think, because she's taken the shot and hit a player.
Okay, so dangerous shot here from Enyalo. So that'll sit her in the box for a 2-minute dangerous shot, and she'll tap the chair or have a seat or do whatever she wants to do. But she's got 2 minutes to think about that. Yeah, Pete, I've just for our commentary as we go forward tomorrow and Friday, I'm going to get a list of the yellow cards at the moment because there's a point system in place that there's 8 points attributed. It's a bit like your driver's license if you speed too much.
Yep.
You get a certain amount of demerit points, and there's 8 is the points. There is a lot of these players who are currently sitting on 6 points. A yellow card is worth 2. A yellow red is worth 4. And if you get a straight red, it is an 8-point automatic 1-game suspension. So
yeah, there is a lot of girls on 6 points. I know the Storm have got 3 or 4 people on 6 points. So it's an interesting one, Tone, because the boys can get 4 1-minute penalties and get no demerits. They only get a demerit point
if they get the 5th.
If they get their 5th. So, you know, it's much harder for the guys to get a suspension than the girls. The girls particularly...
good save
again. We see another good save there from Gibbons.
So she can't, that'll be a goalie ball. You can't get the stick under and drag that back out of the circle. Good call there from the official.
Yeah, so I think it's something that really needs to be looked at, Tony, is how that demerit system works for the girls, because it seems to be much easier for them to get the suspension than the boys.
Absolutely is. As the ball gets kicked out here to Charlock. Charlock being chased down there by Birmingham. Charlock brings the ball into offence for the Hurricanes. So the Hurricanes, this will be their first real offence that they've got it through X. So hopefully we can get one. There's an offside there, but advantage called. Oh, steps inside. Here come the Hurricanes. Pots a top shelf. And Ruby Watkins gets one away for the Hurricanes. And aren't they excited?
Mate, I loved it. She's come around on the left and given it the old jump, turn, shot. Shot from mid-air and put that one away, and they should be excited. The Comets are the reigning champions, and to get that early goal in the first quarter is really exciting for them.
It is indeed, and perfectly placed too, wasn't it? She looked to go low. The goalie sort of went down there and went, nope, I'm going high.
Beautiful goal. I hope you see a few more.
So absolutely fantastic there. And both coaches, what I love to see there, you wouldn't see that in the men's game, Pete, but both women's coaches going, oh, that was so amazing.
Yeah.
So it doesn't happen in the men's game that much.
No, really good to see the good sportsmanship going on.
It is indeed. So ball back into the centre. Flicked out again. Oh, here we go. Picked up again by the goal scorer in Watkins. And can she get back-to-back goals? Getting pressured here, and she'll get a push there. So we'll see Lively have to step out. That's Amelia Lively. A couple of sisters out there tonight, Sophie and Amelia.
There's actually a lot of siblings here at this tournament, boys and girls. Not so many in the same team, but it's something for the sport. We've got a lot of families that just seem to breed more lacrosse players.
Well, if we didn't breed more lacrosse players, I think the game would go into a demise, but it's certainly happening. And we've got a coast-to-coast here, have we? Coming down is Lively. She's run it from behind X down at the defensive end and run it through her X position, and she's still got the ball, and now she's going to go to the cage. So Lively steps in, and another good save from the keeper.
Yeah, well done, Gibbons, there. She didn't give anything away there. She's got 4 saves for the quarter, Tone.
And just that ground super quick at the moment as Burton Howard picks the ball up to bring it in. She's already a goal scorer tonight for the Comets. Burton Howard steps left, goes right, gets in between. Oh, parts the seas like Moses she did. And draws a free space call. So she will come up to the 15-metre hash. And she has a chance to put another one away. Quick on her feet, Lois Buxton Howard.
So that shooting space rule, Tone, there's an imaginary line from the ball to the edge of the circle, and if a defender encroaches in that space, they will be called in the shooting space. So it's a protected area for safety.
It is, and we saw that before because those dangerous shots, that ball goes up and over the head, and that's going to go out of bounds. And before that, crease infringement by the look of it. So that'll end up back to the goalie. But you're right, we've already seen a dangerous shot, Pete. So as some of the girls starting to wear these helmets, but most of them don't. And we've all worn one, haven't we, Pete? We've been at training or whatever, and these lacrosse balls.
Yep, you you're bound to in this sport, mate. And if you're in the wrong spot at the wrong time, you're going to find yourself with a bit of a bruise.
You are indeed. I remember the first one I got hit on. I was out at Burnside coaching under 15s. I was standing about a metre to the right of the post doing a shooting drill, and one of the guys missed and I didn't see it. It came straight at me, and found myself looking up at the stars.
So we've got Lively coming down straight through the middle. Good defence there by the Hurricanes as Lively takes it through to X. She's getting doubled there, so there's got to be a free player somewhere. The penalty that Lowe had has been released a while ago, so they should be all even.
And just getting a push there. So we see the player there. I think that's Kira Ma having to step out. Is out the back. Coming around is Lively. Looks the other side. That's a nice pass. And just puts her teammate into a goal-scoring position as we hear the 30-second bell go.
They're always good goals when you look up and you see the free player. You put it right where they want it and they put it away. It's a good team goal. Everyone gets involved and they're pretty to watch too.
So another goal there for the Comets. I'm just trying to grab what number that was. The goal scorer. I thought as 18, sorry, it was. I saw the fingers come up and I thought it was 13, but I didn't have a 13 on me, Pete.
Yeah, Alex Sheedy, she scored 4 goals against the Fire earlier this week, Tone, so she's definitely one to watch.
So she can shoot as the quarter time bell goes there, and we've got a 4-1 game in what was pretty much a fairly entertaining quarter, Pete.
Yeah, look, and the Hurricanes, for their age, are doing really well. You've got Madison Gibbons in the cage with 4 big saves. Is really keeping them in the game. And when it comes to the centre draws, we're looking at 3 versus 2.
Yeah.
So, they're really giving them something to work hard for, the Hurricanes.
They are indeed, and the goal scorers for that quarter for the respective sides. Well, the Hurricanes, we had Watkins come around on that left-hand side, just hit the gas, looked to go low, went high, and popped the goal away for the Hurricanes. And on the Comets side, we had Nettlefold with 1, Burton Howard with 1, Amelia Lively with 1, and Sheedy right before quarter time there with another one. So 4-1 is the score here. And there's a huge amount of lacrosse to come, Pete, on the Australian Lacrosse Network. I know you're going to take over on Saturday, and so stay tuned for that.
I'm really looking forward to that, Tony. I've been here all week. I will be here all week for the rest of the week. So I've watched a lot of lacrosse, and to be able to bring some commentary to the viewers is something that I've really enjoyed over the last couple of months. Doing some finals for Lacrosse SA, and last night was great, and I'm really looking forward to bringing the commentary on Saturday. Should be good.
Well, I know the crowds are, mate. I've had nothing but positive comments coming through on who is that guy?
They're all liars.
I mean, I think his name was Pinocchio, but no, it is. And Pete will be sort of heading it up on Saturday, and get your comments in, because we will be having live feeds here. We are currently on YouTube on the Australian Lacrosse Network. Not sure how we're going to come through on Saturday, but I think still through the YouTube, whatever happens, but whether it's Facebook. But if you get an opportunity, send some shout-outs. And I know Pete loves looking at them.
Yeah, so we've got Lily Maris coming on for the Comets. So she's very quiet, but she's absolutely one of the stars for her team. So keep an eye out for her. I expect her to score a few goals, as she just doesn't quite get control of that centre draw.
We had a little push there, so that's going to go the way of the Hurricanes. And on the outer side there, we'll restart play. She's got a player on the inside of her, but tries to come up and through a couple of players. Good ball holding at the moment in there, just getting swamped now is Ma.
Just good defence, just using their body, putting their body in the right spot. There's no wild swings or big shoves. It's just good body position. So really good defence there from the Comets.
So Ma running circles. Now she's running in. Oh, good save up the top there from the keep.
Willow Chong coming up big for the save there. That's her first save for the game. She hasn't been troubled too much.
Well, she needed to save that one. That was right on the bottom bar, or top bar, but right on the bottom of it. And got a big piece of it up high there from the shooter there in Kira Ma.
So we see Lily Maros. She's very fast, very strong, quick, good, smart player. Coming down, running, she's probably going to go all the way by the looks.
Steps through one, steps through two, steps through three, and as you called it earlier, Pete, Lily Maris hadn't had much airtime, but when she got it, she was all the way down. Another one of those ones who made it through to the final for the women for the fastest shot, mate.
Yeah, Lily's got a great shot. Really good player, very hard to coach against. I've unfortunately had to coach against Lily, but no, she's one of the up-and-coming stars of South Australian lacrosse for sure.
She is indeed one of the captains of this side, I believe, too.
Yes, that's right.
So, and she goes straight from putting the ball in the back of the net to straight back in the middle, and I think she's up against Clea Charlick again in there.
Yeah, Clea's taken everyone so far.
So a 5-1 ball game here at Glenelg Lacrosse Club. It is a beautiful night down here. The last couple of nights a bit cool, but tonight, absolutely, it's been a glorious day followed by an even better night. And the crowd has come out to watch this one as well.
Yeah, great crowd for just having the girls on tonight. So the boys all had a day off today. So great to see the crowd here as we see the Comets
Scutchings
draw a shooting space call, I think I saw.
Yep. So Scutchings will take the ball at the top 15-metre mark. She is right in front of goal. And the way she took off that last time, I'm suggesting she may do exactly the same thing here. Scutchings from top centre, steps in, looks to fire, does fire, puts it up the top right, just stick side high. And Scutching gets on the board for the Comets. And another one to bring it out to a 6-1 lead.
Yes, I think the Hurricanes would be fairly okay with 6-1. To be honest, Tony, we've said all night, they are a young team. But that was a great shot. There wasn't a lot the goalie could do about that. Just coming straight down the top with the free space. Not really drawing too many defenders and rattling the cookie jar, Tony, on the top shelf there.
Well, there was a little bit of shake up the top there. And you can always buy your new cookie jars. The way they get cracked around these goals, mate, cheap as chips, sell them for about $2, I think. But you've still got to rattle them. And good take there from Maros. Maros, she's off to the cage, looks to go past, does get past, fires and goes low this time. And Lily Maros has come to say, well, I don't mind putting a goal in, just as Mr. Peter Greenhouse has said. And she must have heard you, mate.
I think Lily is a very, very competitive beast. And when she's in beast mode, mate, look out, because not many people can stop her.
So it's a bit like the old Mario brothers when you step on the mushroom. Boop, boop, boop.
Very much, yep. Yeah. It's one of those things. If you fire her up, she just goes another level.
Yep. So ball comes back into the centre here. Looks like Isla Hyam in the centre now for the Comets.
And young Kiara Tuxford, number 8 for the Hurricanes.
So a new centre draw pairing in here. Hyam, Tuxford, ball flicks out the back. Ball to be won. Good work in there from Eden Lee. Taken off her there by Ruby Skinner. Skinner gives the ball over there to Nettlefold. Nettlefold kicks it back to Lively. Lively looks to go in, just unselfishly puts it down the back and says, let's have a reset here, ladies.
Yeah, I don't mind that, Tony. Just having a couple of players in front, didn't want to risk the dangerous shot, just knocks it over to the bottom right.
So ball on the outer side there with Enya Lowe. Lowe looks to drive in, does. Good save again there from the keeper. Ball flicks off her and goes out the back, but picked up there by the Comets player.
What I really like about that one, Tony, is Lowe is a right-handed player, but she went all left-handed then, gave it a shot, didn't quite pull it off, but great to see players using both their left and right hands.
So as Anya Lowe just runs the ball, and there she goes. She's switched back, so she's left a defender behind her. Lowe looks around, she fires around, little question mark, and saved the goalie there. It come off the goalie stick and went out, so we've got to call that a save.
Alrighty.
As the ball is on the bottom corner, picked up again here from the Comets, and we're going to have a push down to that bottom left-hand corner, and we see Skinner with the ball.
Yeah, Skinner. So if the penalty happens below goal line extended, Tony, there's a cross back behind there that they have to start the play on.
So they start the play up. Ball not quite taken in the stick there. The ball's on the ground to be won, and it has been won there by Lively. So Lively being pressured there by Ma. Lively looks to come around. Oh, good look over into the middle as Anya Lowe, but taken off Anya Lowe. And a great pick up there from the Hurricanes.
Yeah, so Macy Payhor has done that. Great defence, great ground ball, but just got swamped in the middle there by the Comets.
And the Comets have got the ball back. Oh, looks to back up and go through that. Gets dispossessed. That is going to be a bit close to the head. So that will come back to the Comets.
Yeah, Matilda Purvis gets that ball
And
just sprays that one a bit high for Lowe. Lowe keeps it in and is taking it down the bottom left.
Oh, great cut here from Hyam, but on the opposite side. Oh, another big save from the keeper. And out it comes. Lowe picks the ball back up, kicks it here to Hyam. Hyam looking at her options. Hyam has the ball back there to Nettlefold. Nettlefold looks to go into the centre. Tries to find Skinner. Skinner rolls around, looks to shoot. Oh, right on the... That's a very good possession ball there from Ruby Skinner. She was almost in a shooting position with a girl perhaps coming across, and rather than get that dangerous shot, decides to pull it out and give the Comets the possession of the ball.
I really like how the Comets are sharing it around. They're getting a lot of ball movement and just waiting for the right options. They're not in any hurry to score.
But there must have been a push off the ball here on Hyam as she maybe released that ball to the centre. So Hyam has the ball in her stick, top centre. Keeper doing a fantastic job in here. Looks Hyam, and that one's just snuck through off the offside hip.
Yeah, she almost had that, Gibbons. Took a step to her left, but couldn't quite get in front of it. And Hyam scores a nice goal from a free shot. So Gibbons has actually made 7 saves now, Tony. So she's having some sort of a game.
That is a huge game, Pete.
I do understand that when the ball is down your end, you are going to see a lot of it. But still, to make 7 saves she's really having a good game.
You think that's 8 goals, 7 saves? That's 50%.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. So yeah, no, she's really keeping the Hurricanes from getting a blowout score.
Absolutely, and you can only save the balls that are thrown at you.
That's right.
So doing a great job down there, and 1 for 1 down the other end just quietly at 100% for the Comets keeper at the moment.
So we
on her save anyway, 50% on the shot, as it is a 8-1 game here.
So we got the Hurricanes have won that one. Claire Charlotte taking the centre draw. Hurricanes come up with possession. I think that's Ruby coming down the right-hand side there, taking it to X. Not getting a lot of pressure, just running it around through to X and to
Stevens.
Annabelle Stevens.
So Stevens will pick it up down the back corner. Looks to come around, looks to go through 1, 2, 3. Not quite there. Good outlet pass there. It steps inside and fires back up the top here. That is Jessica Bazina. Bazina will get the ball back as deemed to be Just illegal there, but it's outside the 15-metre fan there. So they could set someone in front of her. Oh, no, it is on the... No, definitely not on the fan. They could have set someone in front of her there, but she passes the ball down, Bazina, down to the bottom right hand. Looks to roll back around on her left and now her right. She needs an option here, and the option is let's go to the cage.
Oh, she's left it behind her, Tony.
Oh.
Clear Charlotte, but she's picked the ground ball up, and I think she's copped a bit of a whack there.
And we're going to have a yellow card here, and it is...
Indy Nettlefold.
Indy Nettlefold. So she's putting her name on the score sheets, Pete. 1 goal.
And picking up yellow cards.
1 yellow. So... as I said, they will become very interesting as the days go on. And as I said, I'm going to get a list tomorrow and just have a real good look at it to see where some of these sit, because 1 yellow card could put someone out of a semi-final. And some of those semi-finals, or vice versa, you get one in a semi-final and you're out of the final.
Yeah, that's what a few girls are worried about, Tony.
Oh, tink off the
Yeah,
bar.
that's off the pot there. That's a save for Willow Chong.
So, ball over the back here. Good pass there to Stevens. Stevens looks to come inside. Just tries to find a bit of room as a push has had there on Bazina, and she's going to take the ball on the... No, 3-second call, is it? So, yep, no, 3-second call. I thought it might have been for the push.
Yep.
And Bazina will take the ball on this left-hand 15-metre hash.
Yeah, so Ruby Skinner there just sitting too long in the fan there, Tony, with no one to defend. So, yes, you have to be within 1.5 metres of a player if you're in that advantage flag area.
Absolutely. So Bazina looks to step inside. Oh, good look down the bottom corner. Fires and... I don't know whether that was a save or off the bar again, mate.
Definitely a save from Willow Chong,
there
Tony.
There you go. Chong with another save. Puts the motors on because the Comets have picked the ball up. Coming down the other side here is Sheedy. Sheedy looks to shoot the ball, and that's gone out of bounds with a back up to the Comets.
Sheedy's a quick, skillful little player, so you're going to always have to watch Alex. Need to have defenders on her nice and tight so that she doesn't get those shots.
Nettlefold as the penalty's about to be released. Ball in the middle, just loses the handle of the ball. Need to gain some control here. And that comes up. Oh, good save from the keeper. Picked up right on the doorstep there from Sheedy. And a huge save from the keeper. As the ball comes back the other way for a push there on Stevens. So Stevens will take the ball on the centre line, or just to her defensive side of it. She has a player on her right here in Hayley Lucas, but Hayley is obviously defending as she's looking to find an outlet, but just loses the ball. And coming back the other way, Maros under pace. She loves that, carrying that ball in her left hand, doesn't she? Just a one-hander. Fires and fires low. And that was about the 11-metre mark where she let that go, Maros.
Well, when you're shooting them, Tony, a bit under 107 kilometres an hour.
Yep.
Pretty hard to stop.
Pretty hard to stop that, isn't it? Yeah, I think she was about that 101 to 103, I think, Maros, today. I reckon she's probably got more too in her because she missed the first goal, I reckon, down there, which didn't count.
I did see that, yep. No, great initiative, that fastest shot. It was great to see all the girls around cheering everyone on and you know, their teammates and I believe they get some cool prizes, Tony.
Yeah, there's a Charlotte North 2.0 gate stick. $700 worth of stick for your fastest shot. There's 4 girls going to vie for that on tomorrow night. And I'll tell you what, there's some bragging rights too, just quietly, if you get... I was the fastest shot in the under-15s back in 2024. That's bragging rights for a couple of years.
Pretty good trophy too. They're a good-looking stick, the Charlotte North Gate stick.
Well, and especially if it's in Charlotte North's hands, as she can fire a stick. She'd be very proud seeing the girls rip shots like they were today.
So Ruby Skinner's just drawn a foul here, so she will go to the hash mark.
She's going to go just to the right-hand side hash here at the 15 metre. And what are you thinking, Skinner? Going towards the goal?
Yeah, I think so. There's not a lot of time left, I don't think. So
Skinner steps in, gets pressure, fires the ball. Flag on the play, but it goes out of bounds, but backed up there by Maris. And that will do it as the whistle is blown for half-time here on the Australian Lacrosse Network. We hope you're enjoying this clash here between the Hurricanes and the Comets. We currently have a 9-1 game. And what about those keepers that quarter, Pete? How did they go and where are they sitting for the game?
both of the keepers had big quarters there. Madison Gibbons for the Hurricanes got another 4 saves, so she's sitting on 8 saves for the game. And Willow Chong had 3 saves tonight in that quarter as well. So she's sitting on 3 as well. But they were great saves, Willow. So good to see that.
And we love the centre draw stats, Pete.
Centre draw stats.
And you're normally all over these in the centre draws. There's been a bit going both ways.
Yeah, so the Hurricanes were a little bit less competitive that quarter. They've got 4 for the game, all from Clea Charlie.
Yep.
So great work to Clea. And they mixed things up a bit in the second quarter, the Comets. So Lily Maris got a couple, and Isla Hyam got 1, Alex Sheedy's 1, Sophie Lively's 2. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6
centre draws in the way of the Comets.
And that sort of reflects on the scoring side of things as well, as we had a 5-goal quarter there to 0, and if you're winning 6 out of the centre and you're going at 90% by the sound of it, you're going to end up the game pretty well. So goal scorers that quarter, we had Maris with 2, Maris with 3, Hyam with 1, and we had Scutchings with 1 also. That is 9-1. And we might take just a quick break here on the Australian Lacrosse Network. We'll be back very, very shortly for the second half.
Welcome back to the Glenelg Lacrosse Club as we see the Comets taking on the Hurricanes here. Just before we get started, we'll just give a nice little shout out to Kai Nixon. Kai is a young fella who has found himself in hospital, unfortunately, was playing for the Buccaneers and now can't play. So shout out to you, Kai. We know you're probably watching and cheering on both these SA teams. So all the best to you, mate.
Kudos to you, Kai. We know you love lacrosse, mate, and yeah, look, we hope you get out of there very, very quickly, and the boys in the Hurricanes are missing you, mate, as the lacrosse fraternity does. Buccaneers. See, that's how much I know about lacrosse, Pete. That's why you're here.
So we see Alex Sheedy's picked up the first ground ball of the second half, and she's running down, looking for the cage, and just good defence there, just getting in the way there, Tone, not allowing Alex to get that free shot.
Really good from Asher Summerton there, just running her player, and that's sometimes all you need to do, isn't it? Run down the line, run with them, not allow the shot. Summerton just in a really good defensive position there, able to just guide her attacker down the side, past goal unextended. As the ball has come around the top though, and looks inside low. Good pass inside, and that has found Scutchings again.
Yep, great look from Enyalo. Just pulled that one out, didn't go for the free shot, and found Scutchings all alone. And she's gone in, put a nice shot past Gibbons.
She has indeed. That's her second of the evening, and we're out to a 10-1 game here. And if you are on the socials, Pete, probably really good chance to just press that like button.
Yeah, so we're only on YouTube tonight, Tone. So, yep, subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit the notifications bell, and you'll be notified of all the upcoming games that we've got coming up for the rest of the week.
And there is plenty to go. Tomorrow night we'll be bringing you the game tomorrow night as well, and that is the Lightning and the Ice. The winner of that potentially sews up a semi-final berth as the whistle just goes here to hold time.
So the Ice are unbeaten at the moment, Tony, but if the Lightning take the win from them, then there's three teams sitting on one loss and 3 wins, so we'll make things very interesting indeed.
And it'll come down to goal, down to that even. Well, we might play rock, paper, scissors.
I think the very last way to decide, Tony, is a coin toss. So.
Yeah. Oh, big save there from the keeper. Doing a fantastic job in there as Gibbons.
Gibbons saying...
this is my house.
Yeah, probably she would like to be possibly in one of the other teams, not the Hurricanes development team, but doing a great job, Gibbons.
Hey, goalies get better, and I've got a couple of them, Pete, as you know. Goalies get better when they take more shots, and I know my two have both played in sides that have been, as that's come off a blue stick, that'll be a Hurricanes ball here.
Just a side note, Tony, we've got number 8 for the Hurricanes, Kiara Tuxford.
Yep.
We've got number 1 here, Ruby Watkins. Sit them side by side, and they look exactly the same. So Kiara has a nickname, Rara.
Yep.
So everyone's calling Ruby Ruru.
Oh, so Rara and Ruru.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that. As, just gets past Maros with determination, shall we say, right there. And Maros, she was lining that up from before she took the player on at about that 12-metre mark. Fired again down low. And that fastest shot, she's just trying to increase it.
Once Lily's mind's made up about going to the goal, she's going to the goal. And she's shown here why she's been one of the best players in the age group for the last couple of years.
Well, that's her 4th now. As the score just blossoms out a little bit more, 11-1 at the moment here between the Comets and the Hurricanes. And the centre draw to be reset. Yeah, I get what you mean about those two, Pete. They were right in front of us, and you sort of had to look twice to see, and it was only the number that seemed to denote who they were. Oh, just tries to go straight through the defender there. And just picks herself up off the ground there, does Ma.
Alex Sheedy, the pocket rocket with the ball. Oh. She'll be looking to go to the goal here too, I think.
She was clearing her own space there. Good crash there from the Hurricanes. That's what you like to see. Not giving it up down here at the at Barrett Reserve. Looks to step in there with Lively. That's Sophie Lively. And a push is deemed to be had there.
Really good defence from the Hurricanes. They're crashing nicely, Tony, and not giving the Comets a nice, easy goal. They're actually making them having to work hard and even pull it out.
So ball at the top here with Sophie Lively. Lively looks to step in, does step in, gets on her left, gets around her player. Another huge save there from the keeper. She is certainly putting her team on her shoulders at the moment, is Madison Gibbons. And the ball comes down here with Ruru, is it?
Yeah, Ruru, yeah.
Ruru.
Ruby
And Maros comes off the stick. And that's deemed to come out of a green stick there as Maros just trying to pick her pockets.
So you can see on Lily's leg there, she's got Kai number 9. A lot of the girls really getting behind Kai Nixon, really supporting him. I know in the last game, Tony, the Storm girls had number 9 on their biceps.
Oh,
and every time the girls would score, they'd show number 9. And point it. So really great to see the community getting behind Kai.
Well, that's what we come to expect from lacrosse as a whole, Pete, isn't it? It doesn't matter who you play for or how long you've played for them. At the end of the day, we're all family, and some of the greatest mates in my life have come from after playing many high-level sports.
Yeah, absolutely.
From this great game.
Yeah, yep. No, 100%, Tony. Can't disagree with any of that.
As Maros just gets one across the arm there. But she was going to the cage if she'd been able to pick that one up.
Yeah, she just puts on the afterburners, Lily, and goes 110%. I think, Tony, she might be one of those players with 6 points.
Oh, so that could be interesting. And that one's a great shot up on the top shoulder there from Sheedy. That one there was getting close to that cookie jar, Pete.
Yeah, again, from that range, Alex Sheedy's got a nice little shot, finds the right spot, and very hard for Gibbons to stop that. There's not a lot she could have done.
But good look down there from Maros too. Saw her with space, one-on-one with her defender. And that's a smart play from a young player to be able to find those loose players and the right choice.
Yeah, that's right. You know, Lily's been, she comes from the Brighton Lacrosse Club, and she played her first state league game against the North Eagles women, Lily Morris. So, you know, she's absolutely one of those players. She's really coming up, and she's got some good mentors down there at Bomberland.
She does indeed, as Sheedy picks the ball out of her own stick out of the centre. Looks to get inside again. Good pressure to roll the defender down. Still trying to get towards the cage here is Sheedy. Sheedy kicks the ball up there to Scutchings. And the ball will come back down to Sheedy, as she just got pushed on that pass. Did Sheedy. Alexandra will look to go to the cage, trying to look for a teammate there. Her eyes were darting around everywhere there, as she kicks it to Burton Howard. Burton Howard on her left, gets around. There's someone open on the bottom corner. Burton Howard goes in. Another save there from the keeper, as she is putting MVP all over this game at the moment. I don't know whether she's actually got one for the week. That's off a green stick, that's off a blue stick, and just tiptoed the tulips there on the white line, did low.
No, very close there to the line, but Tammy Varga was in the perfect spot to see if she had gone out and deemed to have stayed in.
Absolutely was. Right in front of us there, Pete, and Tammy, she was looking like a hawk down at that foot.
Unfortunately, though, Tone, the Comets have just gone offside, and it's going to be a Hurricanes ball.
So for all the effort they gave up the top here, that's one of those little coach killers, isn't it, where you just turn the ball over. But an opportunity here for the Hurricanes, as the ball is in the stick of Kira Ma. Ma, we've seen her take some pressure as well before, but decides this time that doesn't necessarily want to. Might have got a little push there on the outer side.
Yeah, Sheedy just giving her a little bit of a not around here, and unfortunately giving away the penalty.
And tries to run through two players there, does Stevens. Ball is down on the ground to be one, and it is one, and it's coming back with interest. There's an open player up ahead if she can see her. Does find her now. That is Kelly. Kelly looks in. Kelly scores. Ruby Kelly on the board. Good look forward from her Comet teammate there. Looked up.
Almost gave it a bit late, Tony. I think by the time Kelly had caught that ball and turned around, she was almost on top of the goal, but did just enough to slot it past Gibbons there. Gibbons has got 11 saves, but that one couldn't be helped from that range.
And what I'm going to say is Kelly scores. So and the coaches were very happy on the Comet side that Kelly has been able to put that one in the back of the cage. So ball comes back into the centre. We've got Pahor in there now. Is that Pahor? Yeah, I think Pahor for the Hurricanes. It certainly is. Ball to be won. Flick down is picked up there by the Comets. Comets looks inside. No, goes down to X. Good pass down to the back to X. That was really good. Good knockdown there, though, by the Hurricanes. Hurricanes is picked up there by Birmingham. Birmingham tries to evade, now gets around. Birmingham goes to step in, looks to shoot. Oh, good save again from the keeper. Big stick save there. And Birmingham not able to get that one past. But the Comets regain. Back on the outer side there. Picked up again by Birmingham. Birmingham kicks it to Kelly. Kelly just got one, and she got two. Yes, she does. Kelly with another one. And that was good play by all involved there.
Yeah, great work from the Comets. They are finding free players, and they're moving the ball on and doing all the right things. Great little passage of play there.
And Madison Gibbons just continues to rack them up with these saves.
She does. She's 12 saves tonight. If I was her team, I'd be thanking her.
Absolutely.
Thanking her for a job well done.
It is indeed. As we see Macy Pahor in the centre for the Hurricanes. And they're just getting set. Just can't quite pick the Comets number up there. It is Burton Howard. So ball comes out the top, over the top, picked up well there by Scutchings and just running into a body there. So Scutchings will take the ball.
So the Comets are really mixing up their centre draw takers now, Tone. I think being so far in front.
Oh, another big save from the keeper. Scutchings just tried to bury that through the keeper, and that is going to be a keeper's ball as the ball was tried to be dragged back there. It would have gone out. Just keeper needed to take a little bit more time there in that release. Although now they only have 5 seconds, Pete. They had a lot longer once upon a time.
Yeah, they did. 30 seconds, I'm pretty sure, was it?
Yep, and now it's 5, so whistle on the play there for a push.
As I was saying, Tone, the Comets are mixing up their centre draw takers. I think the maximum goal difference you can get is 12.
Okay.
So, once you get above 12, you can start to try different things or give other opportunities to some other people. So they are definitely mixing it up.
Oh, another big save from the keeper. Picked up again and then another save. So got the rebound, came back out, picked the ball up and saved again. 2 huge saves there from the keeper. And that is going to be the goalie's ball. So bang, bang.
Gibbons has quickly gone up to 15 saves, Tony. That's an amazing number. And we're only in the third quarter.
And goes the quarterback outlet, but only finds her lively again. Tink off the bar.
That might have been Tink off 2 bars, Tony, I reckon. But there's been a call on the play.
So plenty of action happening here. And we're going to have it off the 15-metre arc. No, it's going to be a Hurricanes ball. Okay.
Oh, we've had an offensive foul there.
Okay. Tink, tink, tink. It went off the bar, though. As the Hurricanes come out again through Tuxford. Tuxford just loses the handle of the ball. It's the battle of the eights. Ball to be won. Ball up in the air. Ball kicked out. Still on the ground here. Ball just finds its way out. Low picks the ball up. Oh, sorry, that's not Low. That is Pahor. And Pahor under massive pressure from the two Comets girls. Ball again to be won on the deck. A little bit of digging dirt out there, and that might have come off the green stick. No. Yep, did come off a Hurricane stick, unfortunately out of bounds, as we hear the 30-second bell go just before three-quarter time, Pete.
Yeah, what I'm loving about the Hurricanes is they just refuse to go away, Tony. They're getting beat, by a massive number, but they just refuse to stop.
Save again.
Another save by Gibbons.
Gibbons on fire down in the cage. The netminder for the Hurricanes looks again. Oh, another save. She is a brick wall tonight. There is Gibbons. And just keeps racking them up as the three-quarter time bell goes. Hold your head up high, Madison Gibbons. Don't the girls love it? Look at them getting out to her.
She's having some sort of a game, Tony.
Having a night out.
We're up to 17 saves. I think at halftime she had 8.
There you go. So 9 saves in a quarter.
Unbelievable. No, she's doing a great job. And, both of the goalies for the Hurricanes and the Mayhem, which is the President's team, they are fantastic, the goalies.
Watched that game today, Pete. I did hear live, and amazing.
They've got probably one of the hardest jobs here in these younger teams. The goalies, the last line of defence, and they're getting peppered. But they are doing such a great job. I've been so amazed with their resilience and just how... And they're actually really good goalies too.
They are indeed.
So, it's really good to see, and the whole team loves getting behind the goalies.
Well, as I said, the other night we had Geordie and Tayon, who are Taylor Voisey and Geordie Watts. They played in these sort of 5 years ago. Just played for Australia, both of them. It was only 5 years ago. And so these are some of the up-and-coming young women for the Australian teams that will come through. And the Olympics is beckoning, so...
So much opportunity.
Are we seeing some Olympians out here this evening?
There's definitely some contenders here, Tony. I think with the Major League Sixes coming up in November and all the other opportunities that are available to these kids, is we're in the best era of lacrosse we could ever have hoped to be in.
And I believe we're just about to get a venue announced shortly, so stay tuned for that. The Sixers. Think bigger, be bigger, and it's certainly starting to be thought of that way, as we're only sort of 3 years away from going to Los Angeles. And I tell you what, Pete, I hope to be there.
Tony, there's a couple of girls in this tournament that are actually named in those teams.
Yeah.
Charlie Newmarch Ward from the Storm
number 2.
is playing for the Brisbane Salties.
Yep.
So really exciting to be able to see some of the young talent coming through and getting an opportunity already at such a young age.
It is indeed, and if you've watched Charlie throughout this tournament, you'll see why she was probably named in one of those sides, as one of those younger players in those teams. But ball comes back into the centre now to start the fourth quarter. Lily Maris in there up against Charlick again. This has been a good contest, this centre draw.
Yeah, take nothing away from the Hurricanes here. They've really put up a fight in the centre.
As Maros wins the ball to herself, and she heads off down the field, looks down. Ball just finds its way down the back there. Good pick up down the back there from Sheedy. Sheedy looks to get inside. Good crash from the girls. Oh, little BTB. Little bit of party trick happening here at the Barrett Reserve.
I was waiting for it, Tony. She set herself up. She had players in front of her, and she's just giving it the old BTB. Couldn't quite stick it.
Gets the BTB, but gets a dangerous shot in the same breath. Oh, don't mind a few party tricks. So Sheedy, she will get a yellow card for that, for the dangerous shot. Probably for the follow-through, I'd suggest. But a little bit of party trick down here at Barrett.
Bit of razzle-dazzle.
Where is the theatre in this sport? As the ball comes and it's turned over. And it's coming back the other way through Scutchings. Oh, couldn't quite get on the end of that one, Gibbons. But Scutchings gets her third of the night. and she is enjoying when she gets in front of the cage, Pete.
Yeah, she's got multiple goals now. I'd just like to see the girls give Gibbons a little bit more help down there.
Yep.
She's been forced to make some of these passes that are just maybe not necessarily a bit beyond her reach, but under pressure.
Yeah.
I would love to see some girls just go down and take the ball from her and say, here you go, I'll give you a hand.
Yeah, sort of under that 50-50 pass, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just and then it rebounds so quickly that she's not set, and really, really difficult. But, you know, that's what these development tournaments are for. They're here to teach people those skills. And I can tell you the standard of lacrosse right now has been amazing for the week so far as Hyam picks the ball up for the Comets. And might have worn one over the top there from Ruby Watkins. Had to almost jump up to get into that position, did Watkins. Hyam again starts quickly as Tuxford looks on the outer side there, finds Nettlefold. Nettlefold just drops the ball, and the ball is going to turn over. And it's going back to the Hurricanes. They'll be in a power play situation here.
Yep, Ruby Watkins with the ball. No, I think I've got my wrong.
No, I think that's Watkins, definitely. That might be Roro.
Ruru.
Ruru. That's right. I'd be row your boat. Ball's just gone out of bounds from a pass that wasn't quite on the money. I was going to say there was a dog out there, the ball just rolled past and he went, oh, I'm getting a ball as well. And ball comes back the other way as it is taken through X there. And looks up, finds on that bottom corner there, Birmingham. Birmingham looks to come around, nice cut. Oh, Birmingham gets in. And ball hits the deck. I'm sorry, that is Sophie Lively, apologies. So penalty still on the play at the moment. Can't be too long left in that penalty as clock has been stopped. As we were, looked a bit like we were gold mining down there for a ball, just trying to dig the dirt.
Yeah, the old seagulls on the chip. Always think of in Finding Nemo, Tony, the on the jetty. You've got all the seagulls there going, mine.
I just keep thinking, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
So we got one of these unique throw-ins, Tony. Obviously, decision couldn't quite be made as to who did what. So getting the ball started over there with a throw-in, and the Comets come up with it.
That they do, and that'll be brought out by Stevens as we hear a whistle on the play. She's going to have to come back. So she's going to have to just be reset as Tammy's just explaining.
Oh no, Hurricanes start with it.
Yeah, Hurricanes have got the ball. Just resetting the Comets behind, and the whistle has gone, so she can take off and does now. Good forward pass there to Ma. Ma looks up. That's better move. That's better ball movement from the Hurricanes. And kicks it there to Tuxford, and Tuxford wears a push. Tuxford takes off as Tuxford tries to come through, just loses handle of the ball. Ball comes off a green stick, straight up in the air. Ball is loose. Ball is now picked up, not quite picked up. Ball is about to be picked up, and Maros, she does pick it up. She says, if no one else wants it, I'll have it. Look at the forward pass. Oh, it's come off a green stick. So that'll be a blue ball if it does happen to go out of bounds, but not to there. Oh, great pick up and turn as Sheedy just coming back on the field, looks inside, finds Sophie Lively. And that was a good movement forward of the ball, Pete.
Yeah, Lily Maris has found Alex Sheedy all by herself. Didn't quite get the distance on the throw. Got the touch from the Hurricanes where Sheedy has been able to pick it up, and she's run straight in, found Lively on the left-hand corner, who's really had an easy shot on goal.
So Sophie Sheedy with that one. Sorry, Sophie Lively with that one. I had to double check myself there, Pete. So ball back in the centre. Got a 16-1 game here. About halfway through the fourth quarter. We hope you're enjoying the live coverage here on the Australian Lacrosse Network through our YouTube page. And there's plenty more under 15 development tournament lacrosse coming your way. And
Isla Hyam taking that for the Comets and coming up with the ball, just getting held down with her opponent's stick on top of hers. So she's going to have the play, bringing it back down.
So Hyam just passes the ball, and that might have gone out of bounds. Or did she tip? Oh no, just kept it in. Great pick up there from Lively. Looks inside, and is that one back of the net?
Out the back.
Oh no, that has gone in.
Has gone in.
There you go. I thought the same on that angle, Pete.
Oh, not to worry. It must have come off the goalie's leg, I think, Tony, and into that side net, because the way the ball stopped when it hit the net, it certainly did look like it came from like hitting the outside. It did. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to say that's an unfortunate goal that Gibbons has let in. She tried her best, was in the right spot, and just got an unfortunate deflection. And
Birmingham getting her first of the evening, number 15 for the Comets. As the ball heads back into the centre, 17-1 is the score. But it's the quality of lacrosse we're watching at the moment from these young players that we're all impressed with. So, ball to come out the back. Here we go, Birmingham, great. Oh, I thought she did pick that up. And gets through and might have worn a check as that was going forward. So it'll come back to the last goal scorer there in Birmingham. And just double checking there. What are they double checking?
Just want to have a little chat about what went on, and maybe something else has happened. Or
so, and it's good, you know. As I said, the officials here. There's some younger officials too out here, and not only development for players and coaches, but also officials. So they've done a fantastic job, the black and whites.
Yeah, as always, you know, the officials also are looking to advance their careers in officiating. So with all the opportunities for the players that are around, there's also opportunities for officials too. So great that
good inside look there, the Skinner.
Great that the officials can get that that extra experience. But that was a great goal there. Found Skinner in the middle and just put it on that top corner, top left corner. So yeah, very good shot.
As the ball will come back into the centre. And as you say, very experienced Tammy Varga coming up to the centre line here. Just went away to Hong Kong.
Yeah, she's got a few credentials up her sleeve.
Just a couple.
Yeah, one or two.
I think she did her 1,000th game this season.
Yeah, amazing.
That's a massive achievement in any form of any game.
Yeah,
to give that much to a sport. So ball kicked out the back. Watkins looking to pick it up. Does pick it up. Under pressure there from Birmingham, and she's deemed to be just being a little bit aggressive on that hip. As Watkins have the ball again. Have we got another goal here for the Hurricanes? As Watkins tries to get through, and again we see deja vu, but Watkins starts the ball off. Heads down into the offense, looks up and over. That's not a bad pass, to be honest. Fires in the back of the net, and there it is.
Clea Charlick found the back of the net there, and geez, there's some cheers going around for that one.
Well, I was just saying, Peter, that maybe they're ready for another one. Good work there from Ruby Watkins to get the ball and took a bit of pressure up on this halfway line, but good look down. The ball bounced nicely there for the goal scorer in Clea Charlick, and she gets her first of the game, the second for the Hurricanes, and they were very excited with that, Pete.
I've just been told it was Eliza Burmester scored the last one for the Comets.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
Sorry to Eliza for that one. I'm sure you'll look back on the feed later on and be quite disappointed with the two Muppets in the commentary box.
Yes, absolutely, indeed.
So well done, Eliza, on your goal.
Some of these numbers, Pete, under this light from where we are commentating. Not that it's an excuse, but they are hard to see when we get in certain patches from where we are commentating tonight. But this is right down, another big
good
save. We saw plenty of that as Lively put the ball away. Yeah, apologies, Eliza. Sometimes we don't always get it right. And that's why we're in a development tournament as well.
Correct, yeah, we're all learning as well, Tony.
We are indeed. And just fires again and pops that one over the shoulder. I reckon that was Nettlefold that time.
Yep. Nettlefold getting her second for the game, I believe, Tony, and the Comets just slowly just putting this game away even further. But like I said, the Hurricanes, they don't give up, Tony. They are here to play, and they will not disappear. They'll try. They'll give everything right to the end, and that's what I love about this tournament. Is it doesn't matter where you are, where the game's at. No one gives up. They all try their hardest, and it's really great to see.
And Pete, one of my favourite sayings in life is some you win and some you learn, and if you learn, you never truly lose. So this is exactly what these tournaments are for. And not only that, they just made another 80 friends that over the years they'll play against as they go up the grades, hopefully, against Victoria, against WA, and hopefully they get, like our girls are starting to do at the moment, they get to play with each other in that Australian green and gold.
Yeah, no, you're a wise man, Tony. I've actually used that one myself.
Have you?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, it's poignant. Sometimes in life it doesn't go your way, but if you learn from it, you can always find another way or another opportunity. As a good crash there from the Hurricanes.
Little bit over exuberant on the contact there. So is it Lively?
Yep.
Sophie Lively will have the free shot. Whether she takes it or she looks for one of her teammates, we're about to find out. She's going to the goal.
Oh, save again at the foot.
Gibbons is
just says, and then might have flicked that in, but I think that might have gone in the crease when she stuck her foot in there. I don't know, but that's a save.
That's a save.
That was a big foot save. Just went, no, that's my left foot. You're not getting past that.
She's having a great game, Gibbons. Unfortunately, the clearings probably let her down a little bit.
And it comes back the other way.
Maros just shoots that one. I reckon she's tried to go through the net that time. She was not letting anyone get in the way of that. Lily Maros, that must be, number 5 for Lily, Tony?
Yeah, she's, I'll just double check here. Peters, I'm writing it down. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, and that makes a handful for Maros.
So one more for Lily Maros. We'll give her a double hat-trick. There's been a couple of those this week, but we'll see where we go from the centre draw. Looks like we've got a couple of new faces. We've got Lively in there. And
Watkins, I reckon, is in there for the Hurricanes.
Burton Howard.
Is that Burton Howard?
Oh, Ruby Watkins?
No, it is Ruby Watkins. I'm pretty sure, mate. For the Hurricanes.
I'm looking.
You're looking at
the
Comets.
Team.
Yep. I mean that's
rookie error.
It happens, mate. And I'll tell you. You come out here, you've got 10 women's teams with 16 or 18 players. You've got 8 men's teams. You've got to learn names and numbers very quickly, and you've only got a couple of days to do it. But I'll tell you what, by Saturday, Pete is going to be on song. He is, and Watkins will pick the ball up, and she just tells her defender she's going one way and then goes the other.
And we've had Ruru pass to Rara, but it's been knocked down. Lily Maros has got that ball.
By Mama. So Maros looks inside again.
Sophie Lively.
Oh, another save there off the foot. Lively. And tell you who has been lively, that is Gibbons.
Yeah, absolutely, Tony. We'll talk about MVPs, but I think whether she's won one or not, she's my MVP tonight.
Yeah, I'm feeling that too. Anytime you're probably at about 21, 22 saves for the game. I mean, most people don't see that many shots in a game, let alone have 21, 22 saves.
Nah, she's having a ripper.
She is indeed. And ball here with the Hurricanes. That is Stevens. Oh, no, it's not. As the 2-minute bell goes, ball into the middle there. Eastwood Walkden fighting for it. Great pickup there from Lowe. Lowe coming down. Oh, almost got a piece of that too from that shot from Lowe.
Yeah, Gibbons knew exactly where that was going, but couldn't quite get there in time. That shot from Lowe, I think she was in the fastest shot comp too, Tony.
She was indeed.
Just showing everyone there that Lily can shoot. I can shoot too.
And I reckon she was about 98 Ks today in the shot she had.
Not far away. Not far away.
That's and they were all. I'm going to say all the girls were pretty nervous when they stepped up. Oh,
it's a fair crowd as well, Tony.
It was a fair crowd.
You don't want to miss because you're either going to get jeers or you're going to get cheers.
Yep. Ball back in the centre now. As the ball goes up there as Lively battles for it. And it's come out the way of the Hurricanes. So the Hurricanes on their way down here through Bazina. Bazina runs straight into her defender. And we are going to have no, we're just stopping clock. No, we're going to have a card here. So that is going on Scutchings. That might be oh no, that's just a yellow. I'll tell you what it does do though, is they're going to have a real look at these card situations, because that's 5 yellow cards tonight for, 4 yellow cards for the Comets, and that could have a real impact on what they do. Ball up the top here with Bazina. Bazina steps in and just gets a free space call, I'd say there. So she's going to have another opportunity.
Yeah, luck went her way there, Tony. She was a bit overexcited and the ball just dropped out the back of her stick, but the player's running into that protected area and she gets it back again.
Another opportunity. Bazina steps in, gets in, fires. Oh, good save there from the keeper of the Comets. And the ball is coming back the other way. Under pace there, but the time will beat them as the Comets will run out winners, as Hamilton was off to the races down to the offensive end. Good game from both sides, and look at the Hurricanes getting down around their keeper as the Comets are around theirs. It was a 21-2 game, Pete, but it was a better game than that.
Yeah, it really was. The Hurricanes never gave up. They try super hard, and when you've got Madison Gibbons in the cage getting 20 saves for the game, you're going to be up and about. You know you're pretty safe with her down there, but unfortunately the Hurricanes are just still a bit young, still learning a lot, and the Comets overrun them.
So what are you thinking for your MVPs? Well, we're probably on the same for the Hurricanes, to be honest. Madison Gibbons.
Absolutely. With 20 saves, you can't go past Gibbons. But with the Comets, it could go to either of the Livelies. We said their name a lot.
Sophie or Amelia. Sophie, Amelia early. Sophie seemed to be throughout the game better.
Yeah. Alex Sheedy, I think she was pretty consistent.
See, I like Nettlefold's game as well today. She was again in and out of the contest.
Yeah, Nettlefold with the 2 goals as well. So that's she'll be really stoked with that.
It was a pretty good team effort, to be honest, from the Comets. You know, yeah. I mean, you had Low early and then came into it late again. Maros, when you spoke her name, she came calling and ended up with 5. I mean, Chong, the keeper, was good in there too. Yeah. You know, 2 goals in a game, and she's had more saves than she's had conceded.
That's right, yeah. Chong with 4. She didn't really need to come into the game too much, but yeah, I mean
that's a tough one for the Comets, to be honest.
It really is. There was no one really dominating centre draws. Lily Maros got 4. Isla Hyam was good in the last quarter with her centre draws. So, yeah, I'm stuck. If I had to say anyone, I'm going to say Sophie Lively.
Well, I'm just looking down my little sheet here, mate. I think Lively was in the game everywhere. Yeah, I don't think I can almost disagree with you here, Pete. I think Sophie Lively seemed to be in everything. If there's,
They've done something for Kai, so we've already
But
Alex Sheedy, I'm going to go Sheedy. Oh, there we go. So and here you go, the Comets girls all around Kai. You can see Kai. He's watching live in the hospital at the moment. So Kai, that's for you, mate. We've got it on, and Kai, number 9. The girls are all around you. And I think they played that game for you. So that's the love that's being shown.
I think we can safely say that the whole lacrosse community is behind Kai.
Yep.
And his battle that he's having.
All right. So you've gone Lively. I'm going to go Sheedy just because I need to be different.
Well,
And I'm going Gibbons. I just can't go past her.
see if I can keep up my 100% streak.
Well, you are 100%. I've got to get some back here, Pete. So let's have a look at these MVPs as the coaches just head around to have this talk. Yeah, 100%. 20-plus saves in a game. Outstanding game from the young keeper on the Hurricane side. And hold your head up high. That was as good as it gets for a young keeper.
Yeah, she's stoked, and she should be wrapped with that performance, Tony. Coming up against the defending champions and having 20 saves is something else.
Yep. She'll remember that game most definitely.
You really made our girls work for it today, having to place the ball. You stepped up, you clamped down on those balls. You made it really hard to find the open net. So thank you for making us work hard. Teammates love you, so congratulations.
And PJ Ipe just reiterating the fact of how hard it made her girls have to work.
Yeah, great words.
Lily Maros. When you spoke about her, Pete, she turned it on and did have a very good game tonight.
5 goals in. It's like she didn't play in the first quarter, but after that, gee, she lit them up from everywhere.
Certainly did, and didn't have too many that she missed just quietly.
No.
So I think her shooting percentage would be, if she's missed one, it's probably only one out of probably 6 shots for 5 goals, and it might even be 5 from 5. Didn't keep the stats on that.
No, she did have a great game too. Lots of ground balls, lots of clearing down from D to attack. So, yep, well deserved from Lily Mars.
Absolutely. So, fantastic finish to the game here. It's been amazing to be able to bring you the game tonight, and thank you to all involved.
Yeah, we got Blake Billsborough up on the camera tonight, so thank you, Blake, for doing a great job, mate.
Blake's going up in the world. Look at him at about 8 metres up there. He looks tall up there. He looks tall, actually, when he's standing next to me on the ground. He does.
He's a tall young lad.
So, Blake, Pete, to you again, mate. Thanks for kicking in the box.
Always happy to join you, Tony. It's I think we called you royalty last night and you blushed, but no, you are very, very fast becoming the voice of lacrosse in Australia, mate.
Mate, I will always be Tone. I said it last night, and I'm not ever going to be anything but appreciate it, mate. Look, on behalf of Scotty Gill and and Neve, who's been doing a fantastic job around here too.
Yep.
It's great to be able to bring you live and free lacrosse on the Australian Lacrosse Network. We will be back here at the same time tomorrow night. We've got a 6:45 game, and we look forward to being able to bring you the Ice and the Lightning. That is going to be a huge game. Until we get to that game, and until the sticks are swinging to my big mate in the sky, we will see you tomorrow night.